Today I am going to try the Mondo wolf cut. Seen a few people try it. I'm going to give it a try. Well, his is more of a shag cut than a wolf cut, but very, very similar. I will just say at first that I'm not a hairdressing newbie, but I'm not a professional by any means. My grandpa was a hairdresser. He was a barber. He had a barber shop. Then he was called up for the war. Didn't have a shop after the war, but did sort of keep his hand in. So I can do a mean short back and sides. Can cut normal hair, normal layers in, that sort of thing. And my 15-year-old son has that, what do they call it? What do they call it? Fade down there, lots of curls up top, and I do perm his hair every sort of 10 weeks or so. So, although not a newbie, not a professional, and cutting somebody else's layers in the traditional manner is a totally different kettle of fish, cutting your own hair, because you can't see, you can't get out the back to do everything you need to do. I've seen a few people do Brad's cut. They all seem to be absolutely gorgeous young girls, so I thought I would show you a fat, almost, what are we now, 6, so 2 weeks exactly, 2 weeks today, I'm 50. So I will show you a fat 50-year-old English woman trying it. I'm off to wash it, and I'll be back. I'm back. I've washed it. It's wet. I've put a t-shirt on so that you don't see my bubbles all wobbling over the place while I cut my hair. I have Flo's little bath time buddy here for luck. I have some hair elastics, I suppose you call them. Bobbles, a lot of people call them, don't they? Right, so my hair is quite wet, which is good. And first of all, we need to put it up in a high ponytail. I've seen a lot of people doing it, and a lot of people doing it are doing it in like a unicorn cut at the front. And the only other time I did a unicorn cut, or the only time I did a unicorn cut, it was far too short at the front. So I definitely don't want to be putting it up in a ponytail too far forward. The last couple of times I've cut my hair, I have cut it curl by curl. So I've washed it, styled it, and then picked up each individual curl and cut up into the next curl, just to sort of take a curl off at a time. But this time I thought I'd give it a bit of a different go. I haven't got my glasses on because I didn't want the arms to interfere, but I don't then know if I can see if I've got any lumps or bumps. Let's put it up and have a look. My hair's quite thick and it grows quite quick, so if it's absolutely awful, then yeah, it'll grow. It's hair. I've got a friend, well, those of you who are watching this who know Stu as well from the Flamingo YouTube channel, he always says that girls have their hair cut and then cry because it's gone wrong, whereas I've never been one of those kind of girls. Because, right, I'm going to get in close so I can see. Yeah, I think we're good. I've never been one of those kind of girls because hair grows. It's only hair at the end of the day. And even if you're bald, there are some fantastic wigs out there. It's hair. Right, I'll leave that for a second. Get my hairdressing scissors. So, trusty scissors. Might have to find my glasses, but I don't know where I put them when there they are. When I took them off to have my shower. Ooh, they're filthy. Filthy glasses. Right. There we go. So I'm hoping if I brush it up, I can feel where my back layer is, my long layer, because I don't really want to cut it much shorter than my long layer. So we're coming up. Right. Do I want to take that much off? Let's come back up. No, we don't want to take that much off because we can always cut more, but we can't stick it back on. Well, not very easily anyway. So it is very important that you have decent scissors for cutting hair. Right. So there's that first cut. What I'm going to do, I'm going to load it down and look, see if I need any more. Let's see, because as I say, I don't want it too short at the front, and I know that it can be very short at the front, so let's give it a brush. My hair hates being brushed. Normally I only ever brush it with conditioner in the shower. Other than that, I'm finger combing or wide tooth combing. So we can't, let's, where's my wide tooth comb? There we go. Let's, sorry, maybe fast forward some of this video, but it's all that extra time you get to look at my double chins. Right, sorry guys. Right, so let's have a comb down and let's just see what layers, if any, we put in there at the back. You see, it hates, it just wants to curl and dread. I'd probably be one of those really cool surfer dudettes if I was younger. Is that still? Let's take it, let's take a top piece. And then let's take a bottom piece. That's still the top piece, get out of the way. And then let's hold them down together and see the difference in the length. See, so there is a layer. Don't know if you can see if the light's right. But about there, because I've got about the same end of a curl and the same end of a curl. So there are layers in it. Not sure if I want to go a little bit choppier. Little bit more. What do you reckon? Tiny bit. I didn't cut a lot off, did I, first time? So let's go again. I'm going to pause while I put it back up. Okay, we're back up. It's fairly smooth and in that central ponytail. It's exhausting putting hair up. It really is. This is why you go to a hairdresser and you let them do all the work. Whew. Right. So we are going to take a little bit more. I said little and then grabbed a huge bit. I need longer arms. Okay. No. That's fairly straight. I shouldn't actually need to cut into the ends because as it's curly, it doesn't ever show a straight line across because I never straighten it anyway. So that should be okay for that bit. And then I need to do the front. Bing! Lost that band, never to be found again in the depths of the bathroom. So combing it out again. I shall probably pause you again while I comb through. Still trying to get out those tangles. There we go. I should have put some leave-in conditioner in it before I cut it really, I suppose, and then it wouldn't be quite so tangly. I used to have all that back bit in an undercut because it just used to get so tangled. Right, we need a centre parting, which I've never been very good at, especially without a trusty tail comb. But we will give the centre parting a go. Yeah. That little bit there. And now I'm looking in the mirror, which is odd. Nope. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Hold on. Right, centre parting and down from the ear. And then, apparently, we have to, maybe I'll do this with a smaller comb. Comb this all the way across here. Stop falling out. Stop falling out. Yeah, that bit doesn't like to be in my comb. So we're taking this all the way across the other side. Now my hair is nowhere near as short as most people's that I've seen doing this. Am I just going to bugger it up? Let's see. That was quite a lot of hair. Will I still get it up? Yeah, still get it up. That's what he said. Sorry, shouldn't be telling jokes. And then this side. Excuse the roots, I'm going to dye it tomorrow. With a box dye. I can already hear Brad going, what? Right. Let's see if we pull this one across. And then how do we gauge the length? Did I miss that bit of the video? I did, didn't I? He's going to be saying something now on the video. He's going to be saying, yeah, you missed that bit. Right, so that's coming across. I'm going to get like, yeah, about that. But it won't really matter because I never have centre parting anyway. are we? Oh no, that side is longer than the other. Okay, so this side we need to do again. And we need to take the tiniest fraction off because it is slightly longer. How about now? Nope, it's still longer. So, tiny fraction more. As said earlier, I can always take more off. I just can't stick it back on. Although my husband probably could because he has plenty of super glue. That's better. Yep, that looks a bit better. But I'm still wondering if there's enough layers in the back or if I've just layered the front. Now, there's one more step which I'm not sure I'm going to be very good at. I'm going to try my non-dominant side first. And this is to try and get it framing around your face. I'm going to let the rest go now. I still don't think I've got enough layers in the back, but we will wait until it's dry because we can always do it again. So, this is the bit where we are turning our scissors upside down. I don't even think I'm going to do it until it's dry, and then I'm going to look, and if it needs it, then I'm going to wet it. Because it's curly, it might not need it because I don't need it perfectly framing my face. So I am going to let this dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to wash it, and not wash it. Tomorrow I'm going to dye it, and then I'll come back and show you what it's like after that. We'll just give it a little shake now so you can have a little peek. Put my glasses back on, then I might be able to see. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. As I said, I'm not sure if there's enough layers in the back, but we'll wait for it to dry and see. And yeah, I think that's fairly okay. I'll show you it when it's dyed and olaplexed and dried tomorrow. Right, Neil the hippie now. For some reason I didn't talk through this video, but here I am about to dye my hair with a box dye. This is the Clairol Nice and Easy Summer Blonde one, which I usually use. I chuck the conditioner away because it's full of stuff that my hair hates, and then I mix up the colour and the developer and give it a good old mix. It's a good workout, especially for those bingo wings. Ooh, but it is exhausting shaking those up. Yeah, see, I thought I was done, but I wasn't. So really, one thing with the box dye is really shake it up. Really shake it up. So, time to put it on. I haven't put my gloves on. Eva, you haven't got your gloves on. Eva, put your gloves on. Put your gloves on. You've not got your gloves on. By this point, I couldn't be bothered to go downstairs and get a pair of nitrile gloves, so I've used the ones that came with the box dye, which always seem to be made for people with tiny, weeny hands. Probably all those other gorgeous young things who do hair videos have got tiny, weeny hands rather than my great big, huge plates. Oh no, plates of me, that's feet, isn't it? Never mind. Anyway, so then we'll have a very quick montage of me putting it all on, and I'm going to sing over the top for this bit. Used to spend my nights out in the bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. Yeah, pretty good.